back to the Isle. We left off last time with our unfortunate death, but we are right back to it. Unfortunately, it seems we are starting from scratch. And Stegosaurus seems to be the hardest survival we've had so far out of the two that we have done. I think that's water right there. And a lot of corpses. So we are actually going to get stuck on a tree. We're going to work our way up into the foliage, as being out in the open has been nothing but a pretty bad circumstance for me. We're going to work our way up into the foliage and kind of play close to this water until we need food. But if we graze on the grass here, we should be pretty okay. But that said, hello everybody, welcome back to the Isle. So, just a quick update. I'm going to be releasing kind of a review. No, it's a complete-ish review of an older game here on the channel within the next month. Now, I say the next month because I have all the footage now, but what I need to do is kind of finally get everything together and finish it all off, which is going to take a lot longer than... Excuse me. Well, this is going to take a while. So I'm assuming by the end of the month I'll have this done. My nights and everything have gotten a lot slower, which is nice. We're out of season. A couple teams make playoffs, which is good. We did pretty well this year, and all of that is very good to hear. So with my days and everything finally freeing back up, I can commit. Oh yeah, look, there's a citrus right there. Actually, I'm gonna go this way. I can commit to actually doing what I want to do with my time, which is extremely nice, and you'll never hear me complain about it. Alrighty, let's get moving down this way. I heard something. Oh man, it's always nighttime when we do this kind of stuff. I did hear something. Hunker down real quick. A lot of water, aren't they? Okay. Alright, you know what? I really don't want to be here. Let's get moving now. I don't want to be near a spawn point when things that are much larger than me or potentially larger than me spawn up and... Or not spawn up, but, you know, come to spawn and check on stuff and proceed to kill me. That being said, it would seem that... Well, it's not on live servers just yet, that we are getting a bunch of new, very fun dinos being added to this version of the Isle. My personal favorite among the bunch that have been announced and shown. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, we're gonna get right here-ish. Hunker down. Thing Walking Exos had 2 legs, and I'm 80% sure it was a Carno. Though it didn't really have the big boom, so it might have been a Dryosaur, and we're just freaking out. Okay, maybe with him... What distraction? If I actually don't want to make that much noise. If I use the forest, I should be good. Yeah, for the Troodon and the Packy. I'm actually most excited for the Packy. I've been playing the Legacy Isle in my free time a lot more than this version of the Isle. And the reason for that is I just know it better. And honestly, I've been having a bunch of fun in it. But because of that, it keeps resetting this version of the Isle for me. Which is why I keep losing progress, given I didn't have any progress to lose this particular time around. Alright, let's get working this way. Yeah, that's a big ass no. What we'll do is we'll cut across this way. There's no food around here. Once I get to the open plain, we'll start working. Okay. Playing this pretty ballsy. Alrighty. Well, I might have actually gotten... Okay, looks like we actually made it to the other side of the clearing. So we mean we're safe, but... Was that us? It sounded like something sniffing. That's a Suchus, I think, or Sucus, I think. Is that graze or eat? Ah. We're gonna head this way. We're away from all that crap, and more importantly, toward potential food sources for us. What I have noticed with official servers is that just killing someone for the sake of it is kind of a lot less frowned upon. By that I mean it's pretty much done every time. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's a Dryosaur. Yeah, hi. Okay. Little shit scared the crap out of me, but... I need to get out of here. He's making a lot of noise, and I already know it's gonna backfire on me. That's just Utah. Utah dinner call right there. Alright, let's go. 'Cause if one of them sees me, I'm just screwed. I really did. We did make Stego the second one, didn't we? Like, so unfortunate. A lot harder than the other ones, that's for sure. That looks like water. Okay. Make our way that way. We'll walk. My skinny little legs. Where am I at? 4%. Basically, that's... Oh, that's not good. It really does just take like session after session of sitting down with the Stego to do it. Ooh. Can't say it's the wrong move though. Once you get big, you can bully everything but Carno packs, which is, or in Utah. I guess you could be bullied by a Utah pack. Kind of hard. Utah players get really good at what they do. Trying to get a little. There it is. Look at the little bounce tail. Bouncy little unsharp tail. Go this way. I actually don't kind of fully get why other spawn points and other maps were kind of so, I'd say, sketchy. Like, not a lot of water, not a lot of food. Because the spawn points on Ibira are so, I guess I don't know how to put it, like, they're not bad at all. So you can get spawn killed sometimes, pretty often. It's happened twice, I think, to me. And like a huge part of it is just because I'll spawn in and before I could really react or anything, I just, there's something there. And sometimes it's on purpose. You can definitely tell if it posts about it. But there are other times where it's just dumb bad luck. Like, it's unfortunate. There's very little you can do about it. There's that Dryo. Is that the Dryo? Yes. he's now between us and the raptors. So what we can kind of do is if they see our footprints, they might just be more distracted by the Dryo. Hopefully kill him. And not us. Though I do wish you the best, Mr. Dryo. I just don't want to die. Fucking ambient noise giving me a goddamn heart attack. Oh my word. I mean, my word. Talk about a heart attack. Alright. Alright, I should be correct that follow this way, we should get a less populated area for water. Hear something. Let's see, where'd it go? Followed like the exact opposite trail I did. Spacing is way bigger. That's not. Doesn't bode well at all. Let's get toward the water. Pray it's nothing dangerous. It do be spooky in some of this, man. It is not preferable. I'd say that. It's not preferable. Okay, so his footprints are, I think, are fresh on over there, but they're not here. Makes me think he's not over here. That's good for me. We need to hit some mud though, and yeah, there's some shit going down over there that I don't want to be a part of. Okay. I can't drink this. Can wallow in it though. Oh, there's that Dryo. Gah, he is testing his luck. We'll say that. He's testing his luck. Earned all the Utahs, my word. Certainly a very ballsy individual. If they made a really convincing single-player experience for the island, I would play the hell out of it. Because they nailed the ambience of it all. And I am not complaining about the ambience. It is by far some of the single best, pretty much in any of the dinosaur games currently out. Because, like, with Ark, my issue that you run into with Ark is there's a point where it's not very much of a survival game anymore. Little cave. This is a pretty solid area for me to be in. I am running out of water here pretty fast. Picking up the pace a little bit. Caves are cool though. The double flop is so funny to me. God, this is really suspenseful. I do not know what was in front of us. But it was big. And it very obviously was not keen to stick around, and that concerns the shit out of me. But what doesn't concern me is the fact that I have food, a well-shrubbed area, a slightly less frequent path, along with the constant ability to wallow in this mud. So I think we found where we're gonna kind of stick around for a bit. Huh. Kind of a cool little area. I haven't really been to this part of the map. That's not very surprising. It's wallowing really quick once we get... Oh yeah, look at this. There's all these side trails too. We just chilling. It's like we going for a walk. We chilling. We chilling. Ain't no biggie. It's kind of stupid to be walking out in the open, but I'm using darkness as like my only sort of cover. I'm kind of trying to hide myself on the rocks because I don't really... If you're just looking and glancing from like a bank or something, I don't really look like I'm there. Which, you never know. Not having people take second looks at you is pretty much a staple for staying alive in the animal kingdom. The stick bug looks pretty freaking fake when it's not, you know, in the middle of sticks. But when it is... the second glances... It doesn't get, keeps its ass alive. Oh, it's Walla. Actually sitting at a good 10%. We're making some decent progress. About 5 hours. That's a car now. Here's some of these smaller animals you could bail into these caves pretty easy. At least I think. Reminds me of the really old Isle map when you used to have to like save minutes to buy your evolutions kind of thing. It reminds me of that because the caves do, because there's a map which is like the standard map. It had the usual stuff, you know, like up the swamp and everything. I think some of my very first videos are on that map. I think my trike video from years ago is on that map. And it had a cave system at the very end. And the only time I was ever down there, it was like something out of a horror movie. I was trying to do a Utah raptor. And I was running around with this Utah raptor. I get down there and it's just 3 Sukos eating a juvenile trike, and I'm like, what the heck? And it looked like something like a scene out of a movie, right? Like the cave dwelling character, you know, animals that are like the menace of that part of it. We're going to hide. Best view in the world, but certainly very well hidden. The thing about raptors, it's a good thing for most players that they're very vocal. And we can kind of chill out here for a minute. We're not terribly worried about it. I think we wallow and we start booking it the hell out of here. On the other bank. Am I stuck down here? Oh no. Okay, let's get running down this way. Cliff face is amazing. It's a double-edged sword. I do get found over here. I'm pretty screwed. There's kind of the quote-quote greener pastures. I know where I am now. Makes me know where I want to go. I'll basically go through this, through the huge plains, and to that like back area way over there. Be the end goal. But that's gonna have to be for a different episode, because as of right now, everybody, that is unfortunate, but that is correct. Grab my thumbnail real quick. We are actually out of time. So, this episode of the Conquering the Isle is going to come to a close. But do not let that discourage you, because I'm pretty much going to pick up right where I left off here momentarily. Or maybe tomorrow. But do not worry, as this Stego will live significantly, hopefully longer than the rest. So hey, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you guys next time on Conquering the Isle.